Hello everyone, welcome to episode number 9 of Rebuilding Impact Wrestling. Thanks again for coming back if you're a returning viewer, and if you're someone that's been following me, I appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and let us continue on our merry way. So it looks like Eddie Edwards will depart. I wasn't planning on renewing his contract, so no, I'm not surprised. Leo Rush wants a push. So to be honest, all you got to do is click change push and make him a upper mid, and then he's going to say thank you, you're welcome. Nothing major in the news. At the bottom, if anyone was to go, that's where it'd be, retirements and so on and so on. So Rampage, FTR beat the Bucks, Swerve and Our Glory and Evil 10. SmackDown, AJ beat MVP. That would have been pretty cool. Ronda beat Xylee. Omos beat the champ. Well, Eva Marie headlining New Japan Strong. Who'd have thought? The Reality are still the DPW Tag Team Champions. I'll have a little look at all the pay-per-views for a change. So a couple of people are left. Got AAW, I think that's their TV show. ICW's out there. TV tapings. Eve on Demand. One PW here. British Invasion Tag Team Champions. Rob Van Dam is their world champ. Good choice, to be fair. GCW. John Moxley still the world champ. NXT holds In Your House. Tyler Bate is the North American champion. Pretty Deadly is still the tag champs. Caden Carter and Katina Chance are still the women's tag champs. Indy Hartwell is the NXT women's champion, and Bron Breakker is still the world champ. One thing I have noticed, there's not been a lot of call-ups on the whole WWE NXT developmental. Or at least I don't think they have. I haven't really been. I can have a look, I suppose. Who's that? Anthony Go-Go. So if we go to, let's have a look at WWE. I think it'd be news. So yeah, it would probably be, because of all the TV ratings, it's going to be a bit hard to filter. So what I might have to ask for whoever's watching this, if the makers of the game watch it, maybe it'd be good to add a filter system in the news. Just a suggestion. Cage of Survival. Tasha Steele's the ultra violent champion. NXT WWE held Hell in a Cell. Butch wins or retains the Universal title. I can't remember which. I think that means he won it. Weird main event. Lashley, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Dexter Lumis and Kevin Owens beat Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, The Miz, Priest and Theory. They won actually, the Heels won. Priest got the win. It's like half the Judgment Day. And Juice Robinson contract renewal. I think that would probably be a written deal, which means he'll be leaving me. Theory beat Butch. There's no point in competing against that. Start show. So Bewitched Nation versus Millie McKenzie and Alex Windsor. Charlie Evans gets the win. 3.5 stars, 70%. And Limited Talent beat the Dark Order, 4.5 stars, 75%. Michael Elgin, borrowed from Noah, beats Mylan Reed, 3 stars, 69%. Both benefited from this match for some reason. Fatu beat Macklin, 2.5 stars, 66%. And back, no more Little Miss Goody Goody. I want the Knockouts title and I'll do whatever it takes to get it. Mickie James cuts a promo on Tessa, 100. And then following that, Mickie James teams with Magnus to beat EC3, and everyone got a bit of an overness push there. 3.5 star, 81%. Black Toulouse beat Ace Austin, 4-star match, 79%. Juice successfully retains the title. The digital media one, 4-star match, 80%. Beats James Storm. Eto promo, never underestimate someone you know nothing about. I might come back to haunt you. 92, that's Eto and Brock Lesnar. Tyra Valkyrie loses to Nixon Noel, 3.5 star, 81%. Main event, Brock teams with Mustafa Ali to beat Beastie 666 and Shane Hayes of the Family. 5 star, 4.5 star match. That's pretty decent. 88%, everybody benefited here. Following the match, Lesnar loses. Lesnar's not very good in angles. I guess 86%. Following the match, they celebrate the family, back away. Windham points out that Lesnar will always be there for you, Mustafa. 86 for the final segment, and an 87. It really doesn't matter how good your ratings are in the angles. Potentially my best Impact. 87 seems pretty decent. And you're welcome, James Storm. So Juice has accepted a contract renewal. So let's have a look. So yeah, look, he's moving on to a written contract, starts the 6th of July. So what that means for me is he's going to be leaving Impact when these expire, and he'll go full time in New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's a bit of a shame because I have been using him, and he's got a 236-day reign as my digital media champion. So in that case, I'll have to have an exit in storyline for him. NXT Women's Tag Champions retain. Claudio Castagnoli resigns with AEW. Tyler Wilde would like a women's title shot. Sure. Taylor Wilde, sorry. Billy. Dynamite. Pac beat Adam Page. Brian Cage beat Samoa Joe. I suppose we have a little look at Dark. Paige Van Zant. Someone that potentially in future games I might have to take out the game as she doesn't actually do anything in AEW. Jamie Hato. I think because basically, for what I remember, Malachi Black is injured at the moment due to mental health. So the 1st of August we should see Malachi Black appear in AEW a bit more, mainly because of his absence in real life. I wasn't sure at the time how long he'd be off for, so I set it for like 6 months I think at the time. Could have been longer because there was obviously speculation he was going to go to WWE. So contract renewals all over the show here. A couple of people left their promotions. So I have noticed a lot of the smaller companies let people's contracts just for expire and go. Oh look, Gallus are the Raw Tag Team Champions. They beat the Brawling Brutes. Dexter beat Drew McIntyre on a random SmackDown to retain the title. I'm really tempted to bring in John Moxley. Let us know what you think. Should I bring in Mox? Probably to feud with Lesnar. That would be an obvious choice. What you find is all the big guys that are available on the indies when their AEW contract comes up is when they get signed to a written deal, which obviously has consequences for me. Yeah, sure, you can have a match with Leo Rush. Progress at a pay-per-view. I believe in Joe Hendry. Is your world champ. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla actually had a pay-per-view. JC again. So JCW have there you go. NWA always ready. Melina is the national heavyweight champion, women's champion, I guess. I don't know. I know there's a women's champion. The Pope's the world champ. Chris Masters and Bram are the tag champs. I mean, the Pope's probably a good choice. 10 years ago, maybe. I believe in your hand. I've got here Rev Pro. Doug Williams is still the world champ. New Japan here. Will Ospreay is still the US. Sanada is still the world. Yoshihashi and Goto won the tag titles, so Noah, if people like Noah, Etta, who I'm using at the moment in the main event. I wonder how over Etta is. Oh, do that a lot. So this is the guy currently feuding with Brock Lesnar. Got an okay record. He's just 44 overness. So considering when I first had him at me, he had 7 overness. You know, that's not bad at all. He's been putting on decent matches. Austin Aries, yeah, okay. I'm not too bothered about Austin Aries. Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns and Akira Tozawa. What a main event. Johnny Gargano and Braun Strowman beat Hit Row. Seth Rollins beat Ricochet. So I am actually tempted to do a WWE game. Again, if that interests people, let us know. So this is from the Alexandra Palace in England. So Avery beats Jessica Troy, 3.5 star, 71%. The Queens of Wrestling team with Tyler Valkyrie and beat Kylie Ray, Tyler Wilde, and Rosemary, 2.5 star, 67%. Kerry Morton upsets Mike Bennett, 3 star, 70%. Juice meets Joe. Juice and Truth are chatting when they say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe introduces himself to Juice and slaps the belt on his chest. Check you later, champ. Truth. Martini shakes his head and he said he doesn't like that guy. 71%. Tag champs, tag champs are Sami Callihan and Rich Swann, but Rich Swann and Jake Chris are beaten by Josh Alexander at an easy 3, 4 star, 81%. Joe Hendry beats Leo Rush, 3 star match, 73%. Pull apart brawl. Tessa and Mickie try to destroy each other, causing agents and refs to try and separate them. And so you got Scar Armstrong, loads by refs, loads by road agents. That's got 94. And Brian Kendrick got some overness just for appearing. Ace Austin beats Chris Sabin in a good match, 5 star match, 84%. Mustafa Ali beats Chris Bay, 4 star match, 78%. Final match, Ali gets jumped by Beastie and Haste. Windham then picks him off the floor and hits Sister Abigail. Ooh, only 59% here. Ouch. Lesnar, man, not quite. Yeah, well, I suppose it is a main event. Beats Mark Haskins, 4 star match, 89%. Following the match, post match brawl. Lesnar and Etta finally come to blows, starting to brawl with each other as the show ends. 98%. Ooh, 88. Wow. Stats don't lie. Stats do not lie. Good rating. Oh, got some news. You're welcome. You're welcome. So Ty with Valkyrie's contract's coming up. So is Mike Bennett. I'm going to probably let him expire, to be honest with you. Mainly because I like to sort of shake the roster about a little bit every so often. So we've got Slammiversary coming up. Oh, what's that? Will Ospreay's left Rev Pro. Probably because they can't afford him. Adam Cole beat Adam Page. Ray Ho beat Lila Hirsch. Jordan Devlin's contract up for renewal. New Japan had a pay, but not had a show, I suppose. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah, he's staying in NXT. Rampage, Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter beat Madison Rayne and Athena. SmackDown, Xavier Woods of the New Day beats Reggie and Elias. Not the best main event there. I suppose MLW, if you... Tyree Valkyrie still the women's champ. Alex Hammerstone still the world champ. Right, what are we up to? Slammiversary. Black Label Pro here. TNT. Eve again. For those that want to have a little look-see. Royce Chambers, he's on my roster. There you go, I suppose you got Ring of Honor. Dax, The Axe, FTR retain the tag titles. Dalton Castle dethrones Danny Garcia. Dalton Castle's the new Ring of Honor World Champ. Cool, right, Slammiversary time. Slammiversary time. So we open with a hype video for the matches. So Ali versus the family. You've got Etta and Brock, Tessa and Mickie James. They got a 91. Fatu beats Vince and Stu Grayson. 3 stars, 73%. So the first time I've ever booked a Battle Royal, Women's Battle Royal. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 18, 19 people in it. Quite a lot. Pretty much everyone got a bit of overness apart from Ty Valkyrie. Shahida wins as she is now on the roster. And there's another new roster addition here. Brian Pillman Jr. beats Mike Bennett, 3-star match, 69%. Sabin, Shelley and James Storm beat Ace Austin, Chris Bay and Mark Haskins. This was a 5-star match, 86%. Toulouse and Black Dragon Bane get beat by EC3 and Austin Aries. 4-star match, 79%. The Queens of Wrestling have a tag title shot but are unsuccessful. Zai Brookside, Nixon Noel retain the tag titles. 4-star match, 78%. Juice Robinson defeats Tyler Breeze, retains the digital media title. This was actually a very good match. 1 star, 83%. Following the match, Juice and Truth backstage. They're talking about that guy from last week, that Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Hendry thanks them for the welcoming. Tonight on Impact's big show, not back show, he will show his worth, and one day, kid, you can be just like me. 71%. And Joe Hendry proves his worth. He beats Josh Alexander, David Boy Smith, and Eric Young in a fatal 4-way. It's got 69%. Tag titles 4-way. Swan and Sami Callihan beat the Unlimited Talent, New School Heroes and the Prisoners of Society in a 4-star match, 75%. Everybody benefited in this match. Wyatt family entrance, 85. And believe it or not, Ali retains. He beats Beastie and Shane Haste, 4.5 star, 78%. Post match, Windham is fuming. He attacks Ali, he drags him to the outside and power bombs him through the announce table, 74%. Mickie James is your new Impact Knockouts champion. Wow, this got a 95. I think I set it to no DQ. Had a major spot. 4.5 star, 95%. New Knockouts champion. Main event, Brock retains. He beats Etta. Again, another 4-star match. This was a 91 though, so the women's match was better. Post main, after a hard-fought battle, Lesnar and Etta are face to face, but the two shake hands. It's got a 99. Good amount of overness everywhere. 88 for the pay-per-view. Pretty strong show. Ooh, hello. Shinsuke and Nakamura's contracts coming up. Being that I have money these days, I could probably. I mean, why not? Should we have a little wage? He's very over. I would put him as cool, probably. He wants 60 grand a month. We're going to war now. Let's try and make sure I keep putting 2 years. This will probably be my last go. Who'd have thought that? That's a poach. Shinsuke Nakamura would join me on the 19th of July. Put some money out for him. Worth it though. Time to compete with the big boys. Well, we've got 46 grand and million in the account, so why not? Cool. So we've got Raw here. Seth Rollins beat Lashley, Theory, and Gable Stevenson. So we've got 2 more impacts for this month. Okay, let's carry on. Right, from Ontario, Canada. Ali's had enough and calls out Windham. He wants a match tonight, 1-on-1. Windham appears on the screen. Oh, Ali, tonight you will be punished and I will personally end you. I accept your challenge. 79%. And they all gained overness. Hero, Morton, Toulouse and Bane face Eric Young and the Prisoners of Society and Mike Bennett. And the good guys win. Toulouse picks up the win. 2.5 star, 6-7. Jazzy Gabert loses to Shader, 3 star, 68%. Selena says there'll be a No.1 Contender match. The winner will get a shot at the Impact World Champion Brock Lesnar. This will happen following Windham vs Ali. Women's match. The Bewitched Nation lose to Rosemary, Masha, Alexia, Kylie Ray. 2 star, 64. The Family beat the Rascals in a 4.5 star match, 78%. Holy Zachary Events lost some overness there. Nixon Noel beats Tyree Valkyrie, 3.5 star, 79%. Ace Austin beats Austin Aries, 4-star match, 79%. Very good for Ace Austin here. Pillman and Breeze teaming up for the first time. Put on a 5-star match against Flip Gordon and Royce Chambers. Could be a new tag team here. Pillman and Breeze, 81%. Pretty much promo. Truth Martini calls out Joe Hendry, calls him a joke. And Juice Robinson will walk this match. Let's get this over and done with. 83%. However, upset potentially. Joe Hendry is your new Impact Digital Media Champion, much like real life. 3-star match, 74%. Ali versus Windham. Windham wins, 3.5 star, 83%. So good match. Main event, #1 contender match. Magnus beats Etta, Jacob Fatu and EC3. 3.5 star, 83%. Following the match, Magnus and Lesnar have a stare down as the show ends, 94%. 81 overall. A couple of news. Austin Aries wants to push. I reject. NXT. Commander Aziz, okay. Lots of network ratings. So we've got one more Impact to go. Wow, Becky Lynch's contract's coming up. I won't go for every WWE person. Pac beats Castagnoli because I don't just want to raid their roster. Plus, I don't even know how much I can actually afford every month. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna be alright. Seema leaves New Japan. Lynch is staying in WWE, of course she is. Wow, Kenny Omega retires. Didn't see that one coming. Better write this down. I know it's sort of based on real life. Yeah, look, his legs are battered. Started at 55, down to 20. And he's now just a staff member, a road agent. So yeah, Kenny's done. Did he actually have many matches? So his last match is Adam Cole back in May. Rampage. Ricky Starks, Team Taz, Starks and Hobbs, I believe, be best friends for tag titles. SmackDown, Gallus beat Owens and AJ to retain the Raw tag team titles. They retain the Raw belts on SmackDown, of course they do. Samuel Shaw's contract up. Now he is the WWE champion, huh? James Drake and Zach Gibson called up to the main roster. Got a fight here from Lee Moriarty. Tensions are very high. Some saying Lee Moriarty's behaviour is unacceptable. House of Glory here. JCW. Marlon Reed's getting a nice push there. And I barely use him on my show. Yep, Samuel Shaw's staying. Forbidden Door. Trios titles still Pac and the Death Triangle. Wardlow's TNT. Pac was in the main event as well. Returned the All-American. Atlantic, sorry. Adam Page retained against Wardlow. I'll tell you what, they love doing double duty, the AI. Guess that doesn't really, because fatigue's not really a factor. I would have thought it'd make injury quite high, to be honest. Yeah, Peruzzi had been offered a contract by AAA. Oh, I was probably going to sign her to a written deal. Raw, Liv Morgan, new women's champion, beats Candice LeRae. Right, last Impact of June. Why can't start show? So it starts off with the Queens of Wrestling winning the tag match against Kylie Ray and Masha, 3.5 star, 73%. The return of Mike Bennett in a triple threat match. Vince gets the win. Ace Austin was also in the match, 4.5 star, 8%. Tessa Mayer, Avery, Charlie Evans, Steph DeLanda, and Zoe Lucas. Tessa picks up the win. Her first match since losing the Knockouts title. 3 star, 74. Joe Hendry teams the Machine Guns to beat Unlimited Talent. Again, 4 star match, 77%. Selena books 2 matches. She tells Ali to find 2 partners. They're going to face her family tonight, and she also books the final battle between Ali and Windham at the pay-per-view, 83%. Sailor beats Peruzio, 4 star match, 79%. Juice on his way out loses to Etta and Brian Pillman Jr. Triple threat. Etta got the win, 2.5 star, 72. Fatu beats EC3, 3 star match, 75%. Contract signing. Lesnar puts pen to paper quite quick. Magnus wants to chat, but Brock's not here for talking. A brawl breaks out and it ends with Lesnar hitting the F5 on Magnus through a table. So we've got 89, then 95 for the brawl, and 93 overall. This really helped Lesnar's overness. Tag title defense. Swan and Callahan defeat Black Taurus and Dragon Bane. 4.5 star, 82. Everyone did well. Main event. Borrowed from AEW. 2 members of the Blackpool Combat Club, Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley, team with Ali to help beat the family. 4 star, 82. Moxley really benefited from this match. Nearly went up a point. 83, decent show. So Peruzio signs on with. Did she sign a written deal? She did sign a written deal, so she'll be leaving soon. I've not really looked at that 2 to 11, so you can tell I've not really been using her. So I'm going to auto push. I always like doing that personally. And let's see how my roster looks. Oh, she's double champion. Tag team singles. Her overness is 46. She's classed as a main eventer. So it's Ali, Tessa, Windham's at 74. Magnus is quite high, 69. He's the 1PW World Champ. Lesnar's 91. Of course he is. Etta's climbed to 50. So there's my main event scene from Lesnar above. So Mickie James is only upper mid, but she's still pretty high. We're going to see out the month. Rock Van Dam. Bob Sat. Dynamite. Starks and Hobbs beat Private Party. Retaining the tag titles, I believe. Dustin Rhodes has left AEW. Currently is the Rhodes Wrestling Academy World Champion and he's retired. It says here as an announcer. His commentary is really good. What a career. 54. I can see why they let him go. Wow, he retired on the same day, so he left AEW and retired. Fair play. End of the month, end of the month. Checks. Processor loves this part. Right, Rampage, Jungle Boy beat Luchasaurus, sort of like real life. Drew beat Sting. Edge and Mysterio beat Reggie and Elias. So we've got to cut the contracts. Wonder what happens if I go for like a 90-day written deal. Wonder if anyone will come in. Oh, he's staying. I'm not really too bothered about her. He wants a match against Leo Rush. She would like a push. Let's get this one out of the way. So she's lower mid. Yeah, she's one of my tag champs. Yeah, you're welcome. So got to cut the contracts. Leah's Rich Swan's up there. And then, wow, post-September we've got a lot of contracts, like half my roster. That's going to be a busy month. So we will deal with that. I'm going to say after Emergence. After Emergence, I'm going to address some of these contract signings. To be fair, a lot of them are 1st of October, so, you know, end of the month. We'll think about it. Anyway, cheers everyone for tuning in. This has been Herd 85, Rebuilding Impact Wrestling. Hopefully you enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you guys later.